must be Monday night.
Oh, yes, it must be Monday night, and it must be a rainy Monday.
Yes, always is raining on Mondays and Fridays. If you live in the state of Ohio, we're sorry, but because of us, you're getting rain.
I think it's rained almost every week. I mean, maybe not so much on Mondays, but on Fridays, I think it's rained or we've had bad weather of some kind almost every week that we do our podcast.
Which is a plug for the podcast, which while you do that, I'm going to exit stage right even. I'll be back.
So, if you are not listening to our podcast, we do a new podcast almost every Friday as long as we're in town. And it is called The Abundant Show. And you can find it on Spotify or any of your favorite streaming platforms. And it is more of an in-depth teaching. And of course, Rob's there to crack his jokes. He gets me distracted at times because he's joking around sometimes, but we have a lot of fun doing it, and we love doing the in-depth Bible study. So we hope that you will consider joining us for that. And we usually drop a new show every Friday, like I said, if we are in town. We didn't get one this last week, and that was simply because I was sitting in a class all day, so I didn't get a chance to get one done that last Friday. So, but we will have a new show for you this Friday for the Abundant Show, and tomorrow night, Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Make sure that you are watching the Rob and Kristen show on Abundant TV. This is Rob and Kristen Live, not the Rob and Kristen show. So make sure that you go to Abundant TV, add our channel to Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, or you can watch it straight from the website, I guess. Or my favorite is just get your mobile device and go to your app store and download our app, Abundant TV, and then you can just watch us wherever you are, and it is free. And besides our show, we've got a very special 1 hour show tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Carry On's got a special that we're going to be airing, and so you don't want to miss that. But make sure that you tune in at 8 o'clock for a brand new episode of the Rob and Kristen show. It is episode number 23. So we have really, I think, one more episode before our season 1 is complete, and we've got some really fun things that we're planning for season 2. If you are watching us here on Facebook Live, make sure that you go over to our YouTube page, and please do us a huge favor. It would mean so much. And if you could hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, it really does help us if you can do that. And tell all of your friends. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to go to our Facebook page and like our Facebook page, join our Facebook group. And most of all, do not forget to watch us on Abundant TV on Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And if you can't watch us at 8 o'clock, you can watch some of our earlier shows at 9:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. So we had a really great time filming our new show tonight. And we hope that you will stick around tomorrow night and watch it because it was a lot of fun. And of course, Rob is doing what Rob does best and making me laugh. Hi, Joe Belcher. How are you guys? Hope that you're doing well. And if you are watching, I can't see any of that, so I never know who's watching. I can see the comments as they pop up, but that's all I can see. So if you are watching, make sure that you say hi and tell us where you are watching from, what state you are watching from, and tell us the weather, what's going on where you are living. The weather here has been crazy the last 2 days. It was 81 degrees yesterday afternoon, and they issued a tornado watch. And so there was a severe thunderstorm warning off to our west, and there were some of the places around us got hail. We just had some really bad rain, and of course today it was just an absolute torrential downpour. So hi, Sheila Blackwell. Sunshine right now in Tennessee. Oh, that's super nice. Mark and Jerry Ferguson, where are you guys watching from? Good to see you. Oh, Joe, you guys finished tracking for your new project? That's always super exciting. I love that. It's one of my favorite things is recording a new project and doing the tracking sessions, especially as a songwriter when you have those songwriting when you've got the songs that you've written and you go into the tracking session in the studio and the musicians who've never heard the song before, they hear a little clip of it and then they go do their thing. And it's just amazing how they can take what's in your head and just bring it to life. I love that. It's 75 degrees in the mountains of North Carolina. That's awesome. Hi, Denise. Rob's coming back. There he is. He was out sharing. Hey, if you could do us a favor and if you could share this video, that would be really awesome. We'd appreciate it. And don't forget, please, if you can, just go to our YouTube page and subscribe. It would help us out so much. And it also, what it does with YouTube is it helps them know to suggest this to other people that are looking for similar things. So if you hit the subscribe button, and if you comment or something on the videos, it really helps YouTube know that people are interested in our videos. So
Hey, Denise. Hey, Jerry Ferguson. How are you? You know, I think of you often and I pray for you. And I know that you're still missing Mark because I miss Mark and you were married to him. So I can only imagine how that must be. But we have great memories of hanging out together, National Quartet Convention. So I cherish those and I think of you often. And it's just it's awesome to see you here.
Chris Horn. Hi, Chris. How are you doing?
Hey, Chris. So
So
hmm?
don't forget, like I was saying, if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure that sometime tonight or tomorrow that you go onto our YouTube and that you hit the subscribe button. This is Robin Kristen Live. This is not the Robin Kristen Show. If you want to see our episodes of the Robin Kristen Show, our new episode is going to be tomorrow night, Tuesday. It's every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock is when our show is on, and we've got episode 23 coming out tomorrow night. And it was a lot of
Yes,
fun.
a lot of fun. Getting ready to come to an end for season one. Um, it's sad to see it come to an end, but we're excited about some of the things coming up for season two of the show.
Well, and we're getting ready to go on vacation. So, I don't know if we'll have I don't know, we probably will not do episode 24 next week because it's the
Fourth of
4th of
July.
July.
Nobody's watching.
No. Now, if you wanna watch us, that would be awesome. But we're probably not doing a new show next week. But I mean,
What's
it will be
everybody
a
doing? That's a great question. What are you doing for the 4th of July? Are you going to watch fireworks? The town that we live in doesn't do fireworks on the 4th of July. They do them on another date, and
Well,
we're not going to
you know
mention.
what's really weird about this is the fireworks here have been on July 3rd for as long as what I can remember, and they changed them this year. And as a family law attorney, I've got people that have structured their 4th of July holiday over July 3rd and July 4th so that they could take their kids to the fireworks. And now it's not on July 3rd. It's like July 7th or something. It's crazy. Like July
July
7th is
7th.
Nobody wants to watch fireworks on July 7th.
Oh, we're hoping they do. We're hoping they do.
Well, we
Part of
better hope that we don't have monsoon rains by then.
Yeah, we hope that we don't. Who's all going to see fireworks? Do you love going to fireworks? To be
No,
honest with you, I haven't been to fireworks in like probably 10 years. Um, so
I've seen the fireworks like a few years ago. They had them over. There's a park in next to our subdivision, and they would have the fireworks and all of the festivities that they had for the 4th of July. They would have those at the park, and so I could literally stand outside my front door and watch the fireworks.
Yep.
They moved them back downtown a couple years ago, to back over the river. The only thing I remember going to fireworks as a kid was getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. So
Yes.
I've never really been a fan of the fireworks because that's what I associate with the fireworks is getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, sitting on the banks of the rivers here in Defiance. So,
Yes. We have multiple rivers here in Defiance.
yes, we do. We have a confluence.
Yes. So that's I was sharing again. Hey, if you could share, that would be awesome for us. Um, every year, what I can't read, you'll have to
Every
help me
Joe
out.
Belcher said that every year they see them someplace. He said, "We actually can see several displays from our home in the country." That's awesome, Joe.
See, and that's the neat thing. Like what Joe's talking about, where I lived outside of town, and I could sit on my deck in Seattle and watch different fireworks, just praying that they didn't burn the forest down, because that has always been kind of a problem in Washington. Everybody thinks that it doesn't rain. I mean, that it rains all the time. The summertime, it's drought like, and it the fireworks can do just terrible things. But as a kid, of course, I loved fireworks because I loved playing with fireworks. I mean, it's not really a smart idea. I do still have all my digits, so I'm really excited about that. But I may have been I was one of those kids that threw M80s into a coffee can. Now see, the coffee cans are not really coffee cans anymore. But my dad taught me how to do that. So he'd light them for me, and I would throw these M80s into coffee cans, and it was loud. And I probably lost part of my hearing doing that. And yeah, I would do that, or put M80s on airplanes. These Remember the styrofoam airplanes? They did never ended well for the
Yes.
styrofoam airplane. Yeah, it never did. But hey, listen, if you could do us a favor while we're talking, if you could share this video with your friends, that would be awesome. And if you're wondering about Abundant TV, hey, let us share a little bit about Abundant TV. It is really exciting. A little over a year. Now you can watch Abundant TV several ways. And we're a 24-hour, we're called linear broadcasting, meaning 24 hours a day, we broadcast Christian television through Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. And it's been very humbling. May 5th, we celebrated 1 year on the air. And during that time, we went over 122,000 people that watched in one 24-hour period. It is an incredible thing to think about, that many people watching programming that we create. Not just Kristen and I. We have a great lineup of broadcasters, some national broadcasters that you might know, some new and stuff that we've created. I heard Kristen talk about Carrie Hoffmeister. Carrie's got a great special tomorrow night. If you're curious about the K-Love Awards, which happened a couple of weeks ago, Carrie was there as our representative for Abundant TV and did an amazing job. If you like Duck Dynasty, they were on there. It was a lot of fun. It's just
I'm not sure where Rob went. I'm not sure where anybody went. Rob, are you still there? So, at any rate, make sure that you are tuning in on Tuesday nights to watch us, and stick around and make sure that you watch Carrie's show as well. It's called Carry On, and like Rob said before he froze, she actually did. She was at the K-Love Awards, so I am not sure where Rob went. Chris, you said you can see me. If you can see me, then I know that I'm still on. I don't know what happened to Rob. I'm figuring that he froze because he's got so many things that are going on with his computer right now. I do want to expand on what Rob was saying earlier. Oh, there you are. Like all of a sudden there was nobody on the screen, but then I popped back up, so I don't know what happened.
I don't even know if we're on the same uh thing that we were on before.
Well, Chris
So
Horn is here and he said that he was seeing us, so I'm assuming that we are. It's still running. So
okay.
But to expand on what Rob was saying, it was just really truly amazing that within a year, um, the network grew to 122,000. And then a week ago, we were really close to 130,000 last
That
Tuesday.
was so close. That was
So
crazy.
close. And I mean, I know that it's summer, but it would be so awesome to go over that 130,000 on Tuesday night. But it would be I mean, I know people are on vacation and it's summer and they have a lot of things to do. But maybe if you download us on your phone, you can watch us wherever you are. And then you can still be outside on your boat or sitting outside in your yard by your campfire, and you can turn on the Rob and Kristen show on Tuesday
There you
night
go.
at 8 o'clock and help us try to get over that 130,000 mark. But we are really truly blessed. God is doing some really amazing things, and I love seeing all of the people that we know from Southern Gospel on here. That is really awesome. Hey, you did an interview. Um, I think it's on tonight, isn't it? 8 o'clock?
Yes. One Mercy won.
Mercy's
It's
one.
Mercy's won. Yep. And the brand new show that we're doing, it's going to be called The Inside Scoop. And we're going to do Southern gospel artists. And so if you're a Southern gospel artist and you're interested, shoot me a message, whether it be here or Facebook or wherever. Just find me.
They probably
Oh,
all know how to get a hold of you.
some do, some don't. Yes.
So, but yeah, that's going to be a fun show, and that'll probably we're doing some now, but we really want to do those. I mean, if you've got a project that's getting ready to come out, that would be a really great time to do one of these interviews. But otherwise, if you have something exciting that's going on later on this year, like in the fall, we would love to talk to you about it. So
Yes. And I'm over here resharing because we lost everybody. So share the video so we can get back because we lost everybody. That was really a bummer.
well, I think that something happened with the connection because it was the whole screen went blank. Like you were
Yes.
gone, and then I was gone completely, and then I came back and you weren't around at all. So I don't know.
That's
So we
typical. That's
so we were talking about what it's been. The weather here has just been really bad. Like we had a tornado watch yesterday, and it's just been absolutely just downpours all day today. So we probably don't have the best internet connection. Um, but one thing that we have been talking about, and Rob's going to tell me that you guys are tired of hearing us talk about this, but I need your help. So if you are watching us on Facebook, or if you are watching us on YouTube, or if you're watching this on the replay, if you're watching us live, let us know that you're there because I don't know who's watching except for if you say hi, because I can't see who's watching or how many people are watching. But
yeah, say hi. Everybody say
my
hi.
my issue is this. Rob and I have an anniversary that's coming up at the beginning of September. September 3rd, which also happens to be Labor Day weekend. and because somebody thought it was a great idea to get married on Labor Day weekend. Actually, it was the
Well,
only weekend that was
it
still
was the
available
only
after.
weekend we'd had to wait till after Thanksgiving.
Hi, Philip. How are you? Yeah, no, when our wedding got postponed twice because of COVID, the only date that was available was September 3rd. So we got married September 3rd. And so
Yep.
it's Labor Day weekend, and I need some ideas on where to go because I feel like I've watched all these YouTube videos and I've done pricing checks on hotels and flights, and I can't decide where to go. I mean, we've looked at the Rocky Mountains, we've looked at the beach, and of course, I'm concerned that we're going to have like a hurricane or something, or bad weather. Um, we've looked at, well, last year we went to Mackinac Island and
And
Michigan.
she froze. So I'm going to
And that
talk.
was fun. Oh, you froze. You froze again. Well, I think that Rob is gone and he froze again. I don't know what's going on. So, are you back?
Sort of.
You said that I froze, but I looked and I was all green.
Yeah. I froze. It was me.
So anyway, if you are watching and you have some ideas, what is making your computer freeze so much when we doing these lives? Is it because of all the other stuff we have running on it?
We're uploading the show. I probably
Uh-huh.
shouldn't have done that.
Well, when you freeze like that, there's really not anything that I can do because you have all of the controls on your side. So when you
Yes.
freeze, I just have to sit here and talk because I can't really do anything.
Now, did you go full screen when I froze?
Not at first.
Oh, hey, I'm here, but Kristen's not. There you are.
And now we both froze at that moment. We were both froze. I think that this is a sign that we need to call it a night and come back on another day and do
Okay.
a Facebook Live on another day because this is probably the fourth time just tonight that you've frozen.
Yep.
And we haven't really got to have any conversations about anything because you keep freezing.
I know. It's the pits. We got a lot
It
of people
is.
here though. That's
Yeah,
the tough part.
it is. Hi, Julie. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should go and get done with this stuff and eat some dinner, and if we have time, maybe we come back later.
Or another night. What night works for you guys?
Yeah,
What night
or another
works if
night.
we were to do, huh?
I said, "Yeah, or another night." Yeah, Chris, the weather isn't the greatest. It is really wreaking havoc on the internet. It has been bad. Yeah, there was hail in a couple of counties that were near us.
Oh,
So
it was terrible. Yesterday was bad. We were under a tornado watch. Wasn't that what it was?
it was a tornado watch. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was the pits.
Yeah, it
And
was it was not great at all. So, hey, just kind of recap, if you are watching us here on Facebook Live, make sure that you tune in to the Robin Kristen Show Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and that is on Abundant TV. If you say, I don't know how to find Abundant TV, if you have Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Or if you just have a mobile device, you can go right to the App Store on your mobile device and you can download the app for free and just watch us wherever you go. But if you have Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, you can download our channel from any one of those streaming platforms and you can watch Abundant TV. It is absolutely free. We are on 24/7, and then there is some on demand shows. So we have a lot of really great programming.
Yes, we do, and it's really exciting. Actually, if you're into Southern gospel music and you want to head over in about 15 minutes, you can see me again if you're a glutton for punishment. And a new show we're calling Inside Scoop. So if you're a Southern gospel artist and you're watching, get in contact with me. We're doing a brand new show called The Inside Scoop.
Yeah, and Mercy's One is on tonight.
Yes,
They were on last week and we're re-airing it again.
they
So
had really good response, and
mhm.
they've done a great job sharing it, and so we're super excited, and it's super funny. Now we've got a stable signal. It's been that kind of night, though, ladies and gentlemen. It
Or
has been that kind of night.
well, you know what? I really do. If you are watching us, let us know where should we go on for our anniversary because I need ideas. I really do.
I've been thinking about this today. I think we should go. It just came up as an idea. I think we should go to whatever that town is that they shoot the Hallmark movies in. Maybe we'll meet Santa. Or at least go to a great bakery, and of course the lady will be falling in love with some guy that came from the big city. We all know how those Hallmark movies go. You know what's super funny though is they get kind of addicting to the point where you know what's going to happen, but I was sitting over there going, this is when you know your wife has definitely you have gone astray and you need to go watch Sports Center. I went, you know what? The writing in this one is excellent.
He did last Christmas.
That tells you when you've your will has been broken and
Mhm.
you no longer have any manly.
Nobody
So
nobody made you watch Christmas movies. You
I
chose
immediately
to of
went
your
into the other room, into our bedroom, and turned on Sports Center and watched for like an hour just to get over that stuff. Da 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 da. It
Hey,
was awesome.
question for those of you who live in the mountains. Have you guys had, issues with any black bears? Because we have had so many black bears in the news recently, just doing very odd things, really
Like
super
eating
odd
pork chops.
things. Or stealing a whole sheet of cupcakes, or
Well, and the
breaking
one
out of
bear, which was
zoos.
what was 2 weeks ago, the one bear that was swimming in Florida.
Yeah, yeah, and Destin. The
So,
the
so that one's crazy to me.
Yeah, can you imagine? And if you didn't see the episode, I don't know if it's on demand yet.
Not yet.
But if you haven't seen that episode, one of the things, or if you've never seen the Rob and Kristen show at all, one of the things that we do is we do the top 5 things that we think that you should know. And so it's really interesting. We scour the internet for news stories and not your typical news stories that you would hear, but interesting, odd things, and then we pick 5 things that we think that you should know about, and we talk about them on the Rob and Kristen show, and it's really a lot of fun. But we do come across some really weird things, like black bears swimming in the Gulf of Mexico, and people first thinking it's a dog.
I'm wondering if that bear was ever caught.
I don't know.
I'd be curious. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sharing. By the way, you talk.
Well, and was Ben the bear the first bear story we did?
He was our first he was our first bear story. Yes.
And Ben was in the news more than once because Ben escaped, not once, but twice from the St. Louis Zoo, and so they actually relocated him to Texas,
Yeah.
where they put they they have a moat around his residence to hopefully help him not escape.
Which I feel kind of sad about that. Poor guy's got a moat around.
He probably likes it better than, in St. Louis, though. It's probably a bigger enclosure, I would
So
think.
sad though.
It is sad. He probably wishes that he were out with the other black bear swimming in the Gulf of Mexico.
He probably watches that stuff on,
Yeah.
CNN or Fox, one of those places. He
Or
goes,
maybe
I could do that if I could just get out of here, out of this mode.
Or maybe it was I think you froze again, Rob. Or maybe it was the black bear, that they found up in a tree in Michigan, or the black bear that was in Colorado here recently. So it's everywhere. So Rob froze again. I don't know what's going on. But don't forget to tune in to Abundant TV, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Roku, or you can go to your mobile device and just download our app and you can watch it wherever you go. Hey, I think that we need to just call it a night before you freeze again.
Yes. Hey, it's been fun being with you guys. We're gonna do another one this week. We'll figure it out. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll hang out a little bit on the 4th of July too. You never
Yeah,
know.
maybe.
Okay, we can do that. Hey, we'll see y'all again next time, though, guys, and go out and live an abundant life.